Hey guys, what's going on? It's Justin just coming to you with another video. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning right now. I can't sleep. But I just wanted to make an update video. For those of you that don't know, I have schizophrenia. And I do YouTube stuff with all my hobbies motorcycles, cars, all kinds of stuff. And it's blossoming. It's blossoming. I'm getting more and more equipment as the days go on. So, I'm also a Rhode Island master plumber, so I live in the state of Rhode Island. And everything's going pretty good as it could be, I guess. Um, yeah, everything's going pretty good. I can't complain. Um, I guess I'm gonna make today I'm gonna make a video. I gotta rotate my tires on my car. So I'm gonna do a YouTube video on it. So if there's any like women that don't know what to do with their car, they're gonna be able to see how to rotate their tires. Um, yeah, I got some things coming up, for YouTube. I want to go to the aquarium and take the camera along with me so you guys can see all the fish they have. They've got some big ones. And I think YouTube would like to see what's going on. But yeah, there's not much really going on right now. I'm thinking about going back to work. I just don't know. I don't know what to do. I want to be able to join the workforce. See, the whole thing is if I'm going to be doing this YouTube thing, it's kind of like work. You have to actually put your work in and fix things and do stuff. And I'm thinking, geez, if I'm going to be putting this much effort into it, maybe I should just go back to work. Because I know the plumbing trade. I know it like the back of my hand. I did not forget the plumbing trade. I'm still a Rhode Island master plumber. So, but the problem, as you can see, it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I can't sleep. So, I'm not tired at all. I don't even want to sleep. It's just like the weirdest thing. And then when I do sleep, I only get like 4 hours of sleep. It's the funniest thing. And when I wake up, I'm like, bam, right back. So, I guess that's a good thing. A good thing to complain about. Yeah. Everything's going pretty good. I got the Sportster in the garage. That thing's seen better days. But yeah, I gotta rotate my tires tomorrow. The front tires on a front wheel drive car are taking a beating. I gotta rotate them before I wear them out. I want to be able to balance all the tires so that they're uniformly worn. I still got some meat left back in the rear tires. There's still a good amount of meat left on them, so I'm not going to get new tires yet. I'm just going to rotate them. And that That should do it. But yeah, I'm gonna do that today. Is rotate my tires, and I'll take YouTube along for the ride in case there's anybody that doesn't know how to rotate their own tires. Um, we'll do that on YouTube. So yeah, everything's going pretty good. I can't complain. Everything's going pretty good. Um, yeah, everything's going pretty good. I'm really happy to start up this YouTube channel. You know, the what gave me the idea for this channel is I was watching this kid on YouTube who has a I have schizophrenia channel. It's called I have schizophrenia. And he just talks about nothing really, just how he feels that day and stuff like that, and he gets a lot of views. So I figure I'm going to try and do the same thing, but I'm going to try and incorporate mechanics in doing stuff into my YouTube channel, like modifications to my vehicles. Um, but yeah, things are going pretty good. Um, I got a little bit of social anxiety, I guess. I guess you would call it social anxiety with the schizophrenia. I don't feel like doing anything, to be honest. I just kind of like chill out all day long. I just, I don't even do anything but collect a check from the government. Yeah, I want to be able to go back to work. I want to be able to. So next time I get paid, I'm going to be buying a microphone. So I'll be able to plug a mic in and you guys will be able to hear a pin drop in this house. That'll be pretty cool. That's what that kid I have schizophrenia has. He's got a nice microphone he talks into. You can hear everything he says, like really good. He's got a really nice microphone. I'm gonna get one of those, talk show radio microphones that you see what everybody has. It's like really big and expensive and heavy. I'm gonna get one of those. They sell them for like $80, $150. It's not too bad. Um, I'm gonna add that to the channel. But yeah, I think this YouTube channel is gonna blossom. Because I do all kinds of things, all kinds of hobbies. So everything's working out pretty well. Um, I think one of my previous employers would give me a job if I asked for it back. I'm doing real well now. Like, in my 20s, when I was plumbing, I was a little unstable because I had a predisposition to schizophrenia. Uh, Not, I wouldn't say unstable, but I was emotional, you know, and things bothered me. So, and then I got addicted to painkillers, OxyContin, which wasn't good. My brain did not need that. I can tell you that right now. People with predisposition to schizophrenia do not need to be taking painkillers. I've already gotten into it. I'm not going to get into it again. But I hate painkillers. So, yeah, that's what's going on in my life right now. I'm contemplating going back to work because this YouTube thing is going to turn into work anyway. You know, if I'm working, I might as well go back to the trade I love, you know? I love the plumbing trade. It's such a fun trade. The work is always changing, you know, you're never doing the same thing twice. Sometimes you do the same thing twice, but, you know, the work is fun to do, I think. It's entertaining. Yeah, so I stopped eating out, which is pretty good. You know, it's expensive to eat out, you know? It's okay to do once in a while. That way you don't have to worry about making a meal, you eat out. But to do it on a daily basis is just too much. I I I spent $85 last time I went out on groceries. And I've had these groceries in here for like 2 weeks and I'm still chomping on the groceries. So um you know, I do pretty well when I go shopping for food. You know, because you can blow a lot of money at the grocery store. You can get carried away there, you know? I try not to get carried away at the grocery store. I try to get just what I'm going to eat because sometimes you buy something and it goes to waste, you know? So, you know, I bought salad stuff, so I got salads here at the house. I got cereal and healthy cereal. Um, I got all kinds of good stuff. So, yeah, things are going pretty good. I can't complain. So, you know, I'm really excited to get into this YouTube thing, guys. I I'm watching all these people on YouTube and they're like young kids, like in their 20s. I'm 40, so seeing these young kids in their 20s um is pretty cool. I mean, they're making big time dollars. If they're buying Corvettes, $70,000 Corvettes, I mean, they're making money. Buying houses, buying Corvettes, I mean, they're making money. I think if I do go back to work, I think I would keep the YouTube channel. I I would I would keep the YouTube channel. And maybe I could incorporate plumbing into the YouTube channel, you know? I bet you there's a lot of people out there that would like to learn how to be a plumber on YouTube. I know everything about plumbing. You know, I started out my career doing repair work, service work, jobbing is what they used to call it. Um, I liked doing repair work in houses and buildings, in commercial buildings and houses. I liked doing it because it always changed and it was easy stuff. You didn't have to like rack your head. But I eventually got into big work. I was a foreman in the state of Rhode Island on a construction site. We built new houses, and I had to do all the underground work. I had to do all the roughing. So I have quite a bit experience doing new homes. Um, but my primary training was in repair work. That's what I know like the back of my hand. Um, we had, this was in the early 2000s when we were still having cold winters. We don't have cold winters here in New England anymore. That jet stream comes up from the south every winter, and we're getting like southern Florida air in the middle of winter. It's like we have mild winters now, but when the jet stream was different and we were having cold winters, um, the we got busy at work. We got so busy at work. People were calling up. They had no heat. No heat in the middle of a freezing cold snap. And they were like, please help us. And we were like, we don't know if we're going to get to you because we're so jammed. We're just going to work until we fall asleep. And that's what we did. We worked till like 9 o'clock at night and then we called quits. You can't you can't go past 9 o'clock at night doing plumbing. You just can't. It's not right. You got to go home and get some sleep. I know all about plumbing. I know about sewage ejectors. I know about snake and drains, cleaning drains out. In a very old town, Newport, Rhode Island is considered a very ancient town. Uh, it's prior military. There were military bases here in like I don't even know. I think before the Civil War. I think it was during the American Revolution. So there's a lot of old history here in Rhode Island. Um, yeah, things are going pretty good. Um, geez, you start talking and then next thing you realize you've been talking for 20 minutes. Time goes by. I save all my videos. So, I save them on a hard drive, external hard drives I buy. I don't know. I just don't want to get rid of my videos. They're my videos. I keep them. So, all these videos are in 4K. I checked. But the funny thing is when I upload in 4K, it takes like an hour or two for the resolution to upload. So the first hour or two, you're looking at it in like regular 1080p, regular def. So, um, um, that's weird. I don't know why that is. But as long as it uploads in 4K, that's all I care about. Yeah, one of my previous employers in the plumbing trade is doing pretty good, I think. Um, he's a plumber that dabbles in all kinds of things. He has a septic. Not only does he has a plumbing company, but he's got a septic business, uh, a jetting business for sewage. He's got jetters that go in and wash out the pipes underground. Um, he's delivering heating oil, home heating oil. He's getting into everything. Um, and that's where I think I would probably go for a job. He's a stone throw away right across the river. He's only a mile from my house, mile or two. So it's close by. I know all the streets. I know the lay of the land. I know everything. I know the trade. Um, yeah, everything's going pretty good. My last video, I talked about uploading in 4K. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. But yeah, one of the things I guess I'd like to talk about is schizophrenia on a day to day basis. Um, it's tough. I'm going to be honest. It's tough. I have these negative effects of schizophrenia that are pretty tough to deal with. But I don't have to worry about anything else. I don't have to worry about money. I don't have to worry about anything. I just have this cool little life that I don't have to do anything. You know? And if I want to get busy and take my time up with something, I'll go back to work. I can always go back on Social Security. I'm a schizophrenic. I mean, that diagnosis is never going away. Um, because I have the negative effects of schizophrenia. It's all the bad stuff that go with schizophrenia sometimes. I got restricted affect, I got foggy thinking. Although it's clearing up, I gotta be honest with you, I'm doing real well on this medicine. I'm doing real well. So, but, yeah, so. I drink Crystal Light because I'm a diabetic. Type 2 diabetes. So, Crystal Light has no sugar in it. And it tastes pretty good. It's better than drinking water. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting a Chihuahua. My dog Seamus died a couple years ago, and I was thinking about getting a Chihuahua for the channel because it would be cool. It's a package deal. If you're gonna do YouTube, people want to see little Chihuahuas. In the videos. I mean, they're entertaining. They go along for the ride on the motorcycle. That's the big thing. Is you can buy a little bag that straps to the back of the motorcycle, and you put the Chihuahua in the bag, and you go for a ride on the motorcycle. and the Chihuahuas like love it. And that's going to be a part of the channel, you know? So I've been thinking about getting a Chihuahua. I'm not sure. I kind of like not having to take care of anything, you know? I don't have to do anything right now. I just wake up when I wake up. I go to sleep when I go to sleep. I mean, like, it's like 3:20 in the morning. I'm like raring to go. I'm not even thinking about going to sleep right now. Not even close. So, I don't know what else I want to talk about. We're gonna do that tire rotation today when it gets light. So stay tuned for that. Um, yeah, schizophrenia on a day-to-day basis. It's tough. I'm gonna be honest. It's tough. You know, but you got to keep your head up and keep going. You can't quit. You got to keep going. There's nothing you can do about it. I fortunately worked enough to pay into Social Security, and I'm taken care of financially. I really lucked out. I really lucked out. Well, I guess I'll cut this video short. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks.